everybody, my name is Joe Kuski and you're watching The Joe Show. Today's special today on The Joe Show is about plumbers. What are plumbers? Plumbers are trade persons. So let's talk about that. I got a really good show today. And so if you're watching this right now, hashtag The Joe Show and let's get going on this. So anyways, I want to talk about plumbing and plumbers. Plumbers are a trade person who specializes in installing, maintaining plumbing, piping for different types of things like sewage, drainage, whatever. And I'll tell you right now, what is one worst thing that you do not really want to do is have to deal with clogged drains. And so if you deal with clogged drains, you've got to be able to like handle it and suck it up a little bit, because once you pop open that drain and all of a sudden, oh, the smell. Well, what is that smell? That's toxic fumes that are coming up through that drainage. That's why in a drain, there is a little bit of a pipe that's got a little loop. It's called the trap. And that's always holds water in there to keep the smell of the sewer coming back. And also there's a vent pipe that goes all the way up to the roof. So when there is that sewage smell, it's up at the roof level above your house that you don't smell that. So I had a drain that was clogged in my sink and I had to go in there and unclog it. And so it took me about an hour. And you know, of course, you want to try and put the liquid Drano or plumbing liquid, whatever that's going to clear. That never works because there's always that gunk and that mud that's in there. And of course, everything else that goes along down the drain. So what you do is I ended up removing the trap, went in there and cleaned it all out and pulled all the gunk out of there, cleaned out the trap really good, put it all back together and ran some really good hot water down there. And so I want to talk about plumbers. Plumbers deal with this stuff every single day. And for a plumber to have to do that, you know, it's just like anything else. Plumbers should get paid a pretty good dollar for having to deal with somebody else's junk in their trap, in their drainage and everything. And so it's really critical, because here's the difference. Do I want to spend a couple of hours underneath the sink cleaning out or clearing out a trap or fixing plumbing, or do I want to hire somebody to do that? Most likely for me, I go in there and do it myself because I'm a hands-on guy. I've worked in construction. I've done all kinds of stuff like that before. And so that's not a big problem. But for most people these days, they'd rather just hire a plumber. But what is it that they end up doing at the very beginning of plumbing? And when the plumber gets there, how much is it going to cost me to do this? So what I recommend is that you don't negotiate. You look up, you get on the phone, you call, say, how much is it going to cost? I have a drain that's clogged. But still, they don't know what the problem is, because once you get into plumbing, it could mean a whole bunch of other things that you don't like. So with that, I highly recommend that you search around for different plumbing companies. And even though they say they're the best and that they're at a high price, they may be the best, you don't know. But once you get a plumber, you definitely want to keep his number and or her number and make sure that you use them all the time. So what I want to talk about, do I want to waste my time on fixing plumbing stuff? Is it more economical for me to go in and fix that, or spend 2 or 3 hours online building my business every single day? And so having to do some of that. Yeah, you want to hire somebody to go do that, or you save that money and you work. So through automation, I always have something going on, so that like right now, I have what's called Friend Connector, where I'm connecting people on Facebook through automation. And so if you end up wanting to know more about it, hashtag Friend Connector on this post, and I will send you a link to it. But the next thing is while I'm cleaning that drain, is my business still going? So that's really it. So I thought this was something that I really want to throw out to everybody on the Joe Show today. So I hope you enjoyed my show. You guys take care and have a wonderful day. Have a good one.